Monday Night Real Flight is live. If you would like to fly, the code is 8675309. Jenny. Hope you're all doing well today. We're just flying with one hand today. We don't need both sticks, just one. Half throttle. This thing just is amazing. It's the big Senorita. Oh no, the sun. Ah. David. Hey, Kelly. Philip. How are you both doing? We have David flying in the room. I'll bring it in and land it. And then we'll switch it to David. Woohoo! Got the fast jet. Yes, sir. Thank you for starting us out, David. Philip, how are you doing? Kelly, nice to see you. You know, Kelly, I sent Fred a few examples of what's available out here. There's some really nice ones that are like mostly done or done. And there are some projects. So really depends on what you want. But yeah, there's plenty of them out here. And you know what's good about out here is they're not too rusty. Good thing. My weekend was great. Had a good time. Got quite a bit done. Got the yard taken care of. Went to the dump. Did all kinds of things. Cut my hair. You know, it's a little flatter on top this week. God, I look bad, don't I? I got my coffee. Yes, sir. I was going to look for you on Facebook, but I didn't know if it was under KKRC or Kelly Klein. I didn't know. Flash drive. It's an inside joke. Oh, let's get rid of that annoying little thing at the top, huh? There we go. I will look for it again, Kelly, and send you a friend request. If you see anything out here you want me to go look at, I'd be happy to connect on that. Go ahead and delete that number. I got it. I got lots done too, but didn't get to squeeze a haircut in. I need one though, maybe tomorrow, yeah. Mine's not perfect, you know. When you first start out trying to cut that flat again, you know, you really got to get everything to stand up well. And I don't have that yet. I got to get some kind of gel. You know, maybe I'll go for the Guy Fieri thing and dye it all white or something. Vanilla ice. Yeah, no problem. Kelly, there's a lot of cool old vehicles out here. You know, international Travelogues, Scouts, old Wagoneers. You know, there was even an old Bronco. All right. David, thank you for flying. We'll jump back in the air, keep the action going. Put it on myself so I can see where I'm going, right? There we go. Oh, look at that takeoff. Jet Tech Don. How you doing, Don? Glad to see you. Yeah, that'd be fun. Too bad you couldn't drive the Dumb and Dumber van. That would even be funner. That thing turned out really cool, Kelly. I can't wait to see some more videos of it. Oh man. Flying a Sig Senorita is so fun. They are so gentle. Cut the throttle back a little bit and it just comes right in. Mike Bird! Hi Bill and everyone. Uh-oh. I'm behind the tree. Oh, I knew I could do it. Ha ha! Back down. Well, we're flying the drone one. The FPV drone site, if you like. We'll go back to watching David. He's flying. CVO! How are you, David? Nice to see you. Hi, Crystal. Oh yeah, Philip. You know, Philip, when it hit the tree, you kept saying there was a crash, and I kept waiting for it and waiting for it, and I was so surprised you hit a tree. I almost thought you hit the power lines. But you're a good flyer. You do very well, sir. Urban Legend. Hello, Wild Bill in chat. How are you all this evening? Ty, I am doing great, man. I had a good weekend. I got another plane out. I put another plane on the table. Let's see who's flying. Oh, I'm the only one here now. That's all right. Mike, yes, Mike Bird. It's really great to have you back, and many blessings to you, my friend. I'm grateful you're here. But yeah, I dug this one out of the garage of where stuff goes to get buried. This is my Sig Skyray. Nice. It's got the control horn in it. for wires. Keith Christie. I bought some silk span. Have any of you ever done silk span? I'm going to have to do it on this wing. That's all right. David is back in the room. Let's watch him. Right to the moon. Yes, sir. Let's put it on 3. There we go. There we go. I got it. Flash drive. Woohoo! So yeah, I dug out the other control line model. See if I can get it finished up. And I ordered some more products from Brodax, some more paint, and hopefully I'll be working on that next Monday night. Veteran RC, Amp RC, how you doing? Great to see you in here. Hey, Wild Bill, what's up, fellas? Happy to have you, man. I know some of you don't have real flight, but you know, if you ever want to get into flight, whether it be drone or just you know, I'm not sure, CVO. I thought it would say David Snyder when he would fly, but I can't really I can't tell. I don't. It could be my son. I really don't know. Scott Morgan, 10 minutes late to the party. Hello, everybody. How you doing, Scott? Thank you for coming in. Yes, Philip, our thoughts and prayers are with you, Mike Bird. We're glad to see you back. Don't forget to hit the like button. Ty, thank you so much. Ty, I appreciate you. Thank you for supporting what we got going on here. The Real Flight. I'm grateful you're doing it on Friday. It is so fun. I'm glad you're having fun with it. And I can't wait to see you fly that Air Scout. Craig Bevan. Sup, guys? Wild Bill. JCB. Hope you're doing well, sir. When I start on Monday nights, I always think, oh, it's so early. 6:30 here. It's really early for me, but I got to figure it's 9:30 for some of you. So it is getting up there in the time. Thunderstorms and power is flickering. Oh, man. Well, take care, veteran. You have a good night. If you get the power out and you can't get back, I understand. I do thank you for coming in. I know a lot of the Oh, Keith, that's so horrible. On vacation in Hawaii. Man, 2:30 a.m. for me. Well, there you go. I don't feel so bad now, Mike. Scott Morgan has entered the flight room. I think last time I was here, I was trying to fly those gates with a drone, and it is not easy. No, they really don't, do they? Scott's right. Ironically, Real Flight doesn't have any decent FPV race drones. Guniak, been working on my P15 and finally just about done. Just connecting up to the RX. Great. That's awesome, Ray. I've been working on a U-Control. I got 3 of them going now. Yeah, so this is the one that I'm building at the moment. It is called the SIG Skyray. Skyray 35. Takes up to a 35cc engine. Nitro. I've had it for a long time. And I just figured I'm going to finish it. So, I had the little green one out. It's all done. We got 2 props on the way so we can go fly it. I remember those things, yeah. Ray, they're a lot of fun. It's a blast from the past for me. I really enjoyed it. I did it up until kind of the late 80s, about 87, 88. Sir, that is 35. Yes. Victor Shamulus has entered the flying room. I didn't see what he's flying. My microphone's right in the way. Tim Smith in the room. What's up, everyone? Glad you're all here hanging out with me. We're going to have a fun time tonight. Cubic inches. I feel it's nostalgic every time. Yeah. Oh man, I loved it. I love it. I never did the 3-line control where you had flaps or throttle. Just 2-line. The Little Satan. Oh, that's a great one. Yep. So after I get this together, which I have the fuselage over here on the table, and of course, you got the wood, you got the planking for to make it strong. You got to put it all together. You got birch inserts for the engine mount. The one down here is gone. It's on the table still. But yeah, I like it. I was gonna mix some epoxy up, but I didn't. I worked in the yard a little bit. Combat style. Oh, I never did the combat, but it was funny to watch those guys get out there 2 or 3 in a circle and combat. That's just so fun to watch. If you've never watched that, go pull up a video of U-Control combat. and laugh. David, thank you so much for starting us out. Let's move on to the next person. Scott Morgan. I appreciate all you guys coming in to fly. Looks like Scott has the... uh-oh. Somebody took him out with a midair. Mountain RC, good evening, everyone. Mountain RC, thank you for coming in. So if I figured this out only because of Ty Urban Legend mentioning it on last Monday night show. If you are on Real Flight right now flying and you press 6, you can watch any of the other pilots. You don't have to watch the one I'm watching. You could go to CVO Hobo or Victor or anyone and watch them with the same controls that I use. And I thought that was really interesting. You learn something new every day. Upgraded the Lipschitz, I can't say that, P15 to 4S with X-Fly fan and bigger ESC. Took some massaging to get it to work, and I need to add some parts to make it work. Made mounts for the fan to screw into, and lots of Dremel work. Yeah, no kidding. Hi, Craig Bevan. Jeff in Lower Alabama. Thank you guys for being here and hanging out. We are watching Scott fly. He's right on CVO's tail, feathers. I like this little site because it has 2 landing strips and a taco truck. They have the taco truck in quite a few of the... Oh, there you go, Scott. What happens if you're watching Real Flight or flying? So I push 6 and the screen comes up to where you can select a pilot to watch. Now we're watching Scott right now, but if you are on Real Flight yourself, you can select any of the pilots. You don't have to watch the one I'm watching or that we are watching together. You can watch someone else fly, yes sir. Don't necessarily have to watch Scott. Slapnuts RC, how you doing, Spencer? I gotta try those settings Ty suggested. Ooh, a little slalom. Nice. Done with style. It says so right on the sign. Woohoo! Almost. Almost. So after I finish the Skyray 35, I have too much going on, right? So after the Skyray gets done, and this right here, this is the wing for a Senorita. So I have the wing mostly built. Still have to sheet the front here, right? These two bays. After I get the Skyray done, gonna finish this one. I have a brand new OS 25 for it, and it should be a really fun little plane. Me personally, I like planes that are easy to fly, slow, enjoyable, sit in a chair kind of thing. You know, I'm not really that much into like fast jets. But balsa flies better. Bring a garbage bag if you crash. There we go. Nice flying, Scott Morgan. It's baby back ribs and brisket. Oh man, now I'm hungry. I need to see how long the update will take. LOL. So you might see a little bit of a glow coming from over this direction here. The tent is back on. We're growing some lettuce. And then some hippie lettuce. You know, Philip, I have to say, I had never heard of the Train Star until your video. So, I think that they need to do a better job at advertising their products. Cornbread and beer. Come on, Paul. There we go. Dan Zimmerman. Hi Dan, how you doing? I worked on the hair a little bit this weekend. It's pretty darn hard to get it flat when you don't know what you're doing. Try to go like this. No, I take no credit for it. My beautiful wife did it for me. And for her first time, she did a hell of a job. It can only get better from here. On vacation, but I'm checking in for a bit. Nice, Dan. Well, enjoy your vacation, sir. Hopefully you pick somewhere nice and cool, or not Arizona. Looks like Scott Morgan switched it to the Sig Senorita. The plane that will basically fly itself. Sergeant Carter. Wow, Bill. They did do a big influencer push on it a few years ago when it came out, but they aren't big into aircraft. Ah. Eight nights of sprint car racing. Ooh. We are halfway done. That sounds fun. The big wing cars, sprint cars, they're really cool. Now I know they came out with the terrible storm hitting us. Okay, I'm back. Amp, good to know. Which RC company came out with the little sprint car? Am I thinking it was Losi? I can't quite remember. But that thing really did look cool. Nice. Nice flying, Scott. Hey, let's go down the list. See what Victor's up to. What is Victor doing? Victor's flying the course. Some little Delta. Looks pretty cool. J-Man. How you doing? What's up, Wild Bill? Hope you're having a great Monday. I can imagine the sound is good tonight. Everything's all right. Nice flying, Victor. Lots of late nights for me. We had a great racing. We had great racing and weather so far. Lots of people in Knoxville. Wow, nice. That sounds like a great time. I think if you were to ask me, the only thing that could top that would be like some fishing. I don't know why, but I've been dying to go fishing. Somebody on the Zoom talked about going fishing, and now, like, for 2 months, I've been wanting to go fishing. Nice flying, Victor. Those little Delta Wings are a lot of fun. Woo! We can do that too, Wild Bill. Yeah, you bet. Yeah, around here, closest and best thing to go fishing for is just channel cat. Or if you like catching bluegill, you know, just go get yourself a little jar of mealworms and go to the pond. Which they're fun. Go catch a bunch of them and they use them as catfish bait. J-Man, that's a different plane. Looks small and light. Does it glide lots? The one that Victor is flying? Yes, sir, J-Man, it does. It has a good glide rate. Bluegills, good eating. They're kind of bony, Craig. That's what I found. And believe it or not, I've never caught a crappie in my whole dang life. I'm 62. Never caught a crappie. That's kind of crappy, you know. Hush puppies and fries and fried datfish. Mm-mm. Ran 3 tanks through my Nitro 1/10 Mustang today after tuning. It was awesome. I bet the smell was fantastic. It just, the smell of nitro is like, oh, it'll wake you right up in the morning. That sounds like a lot of fun, Philip. Dan said, my stepsister has a pond we fish at. Nice. So when I was a little kid, like 4, maybe 5, went to Oklahoma and I got to go fishing with my Uncle Vester, Vester. And we went down to his pond right there in the lake, and I caught me about a 2-pound bass. For a little kid, that was a lot of excitement. Oh my goodness. And we threw it back. He didn't keep any of the fish out of his pond. It's funny enough, when I went back to Oklahoma in 1997, I got to fish that same pond again. That was pretty cool. It didn't look anything like I thought. 2 tacos to go, please. Walleye is your favorite. I know what you meant, JCB. Yep, some catfish nuggets all fried up. You know, you guys watch a lot of YouTube. I know. I think Jeff watches Catfish Dave. Catfish Dave always plays some banjo music when he catches a fish, or at least he used to. And his videos are pretty informative and. Stella time. Cheers, everyone. Having a Stella at 3 a.m. You're a rock star there, Mike Bird. That's rock star status. Those circles in the air, do they... Let's see, J-Man, RC, those circles in the air, do they got those for the real RCs? You mean the gates that they're flying through? They do set up courses just about like this for drone FPV practice. Yes, and those other... Oh. Okay. That is his other channel. Catfish Are Cool. Dag blasted. He does say that a lot. You know, I saw that other channel, Jeff, and I thought, somebody must be stealing his videos. And he catches some big catfish. Oh my goodness. Victor, nice flying, sir. Awesome, awesome, awesome flight right through the gates. the best sim for FPV racing is Velocity Drone. I say it's the best because all the racing community flies on it. That's cool. So my kid sent me a gift on Steam yesterday. And it was a little game called Kit Bash RC, something like that. Yeah, Kit Hack Model Club, that's what it was. Kit Hack Model Club. And I thought that a lot of you would probably like it, since you like to get in to your models and hack them and change the motors and change the props and, you know, change the ESCs. You can do all of that stuff on the Steam on the Kit Hack Model Club. What's the game like? I don't know. I downloaded it last night, and then it seemed like it took over my computer. The screens went black, and I just shut my computer off and turned it back on, and I didn't get back to it. You know when you're downloading stuff and you get a little frustrated about it because it's taking too long, you think? Yeah, I guess I'm bad for that. That's all right. I'll get over it. I got a few in special for the show. Nice. Keith, it went great. Got hot. We saw 105. Whoa. That's warm. It was 111 here today. Smoke break. No. No smoke break. Ooh, weather in Iowa. Right, Philip. It's brutally hot. Brutally hot here. That's all right. I'm tough. I can take it. Says Urban Legend is flying a Cap 232. Victor, thank you, sir, for flying. Let's go down the list. See if CVO Hobo is flying. Watch David for a little bit. Ooh, he's got a helicopter. Nice. Nice. It was raining here most of the day. Boy, we could really use some rain here. We've only had one good shower for like 6 months. Bill, I'm wondering if you have anything in your tent, sir. I do. Mike Bird, I've got some hippie lettuce in there. And then I've got some baby jams, which is a lettuce. And then I've got red romaine. And as soon as those pop, I'm going to start some fall tomatoes. And I'm growing them in solo cups, right? So we got the red solo cups out. And I'm going to try and grow the lettuce to edible size. I'll say that. To edible size in about 30 or 40 days. So, fun project. Just goofing around. So, Fred's not here yet, but when Fred gets in here, we all gotta wish him a happy birthday, cause tomorrow it's his birthday, and I think he's gonna be 75. Flash drive. Boy, I should have turned my phone sound down. I have a feeling it's going to ring any minute. There we go. Silent mode on. GB has a gardening channel? Oh, J-Man, you know what? I quit drinking soda pop. I don't drink very much of it. Just put it that way. So I gotta find the caffeine from somewhere. Coffee at about 5 or 6 o'clock really is a good pick me up. I can make it until 9 then. It sucks getting old. I'm gonna have to go find GB's gardening channel. I like to garden. CVO Hobo doing a heck of a job on the sticks, flying a helicopter. Woohoo! Looks fun. Not sure what kind of helicopter that is, but it's a capable one. Maybe an R-22 or an R-44. It only looks like a two-seater. Paul McNeil would know. Very nice, David. Wonderful flying. Farming with GB. Ah, okay. Farming with GB. I'm going to look that up. and I can do that on my phone right now. Well, I just got something, porch gardening with passion. Is that it? Porch gardening with passion? There, it's brewing. Yeah, I drink a lot during the day, not much at night. Oh, I have one cup in the morning, and then usually, sometimes about one or two in the afternoon. If I'm feeling sluggish, I gotta have another cup. So was that it? The gardening with a passion? Or porch gardening with passion? I'll subscribe to it. Someone's on the tail of CVO right now. I bet I know who it is. I saw the little red dots. An R22. Thank you, Paul McNeil. Woohoo! David's got that inverted flight down. Very nice, sir. Very nice, sir. Great news, guys. I got my contract with the school renewed for 2026. That's awesome, Philip. You know what's great about 29-year-olds, Philip? There's 20 of them. I couldn't imagine having to put up with kids all day. Some people could do it. I'm not sure if I could do that. You're working for a school system. It's probably a decent job. Boy, the red dots are just flying by. He is right on your tail. Lots of benefits and pension stuff, yes. That's the kind of stuff that matters nowadays. GB Linden! Hi, we were just talking about you, GB. I had no idea you had a gardening channel too. That's pretty awesome, my friend. Well, you gotta clean up once in a while. I can't look like a bum forever. It's only one issue with cutting my hair like this and shaving. look just like my dad. It's scary how much I look like my dad. Which isn't a bad thing. Helping kids is its own reward. You know, even if you can just pick out one out of the group to help, that's a reward in itself, Philip. Sir, I keep it low profile, so only gardeners watching is, and keep watching. I gotcha. Well, I just subscribed to it because they were telling me you had a gardening channel. I have a garden tent right here. The light's on even. I'm in the same boat, Wild Bill. He is 82 and I'm 56. That's that's great, Dan. I guess you know they say the apple doesn't fall far from the tree. It is true. And speaking of that, did you all see the picture of Tom Brady with his sister? So, poor Tom Brady's sister looks like a spitting image. If you just went like this around the face, you would swear that Tom Brady's sister was Tom Brady. Crazy. I would love to see you guys in the comments section. If you do sub to the channel, I am growing watermelon up north again this year. Nice. Well, I'm growing clones outside with a lot of cactus. CVO David, thank you so much. Scroll down, watch The Real Urban Legend. Let's watch Ty fly for a little bit. It's got the P-51 Mustang, the blue scheme. Lots of hot pepper fun too. Oh yeah, that does sound good. The last time I grew jalapenos, I didn't hardly get any. I got some bell peppers, but not anything worth a darn as far as hot, habaneros or jalapenos. Not, I didn't even have any habaneros grow. Nice flying tie. Yes, sir. I grew cayennes last year and made hot sauce. I went nuts on peppers this year for more hot sauce. Lemon drop peppers are great. Oh, nice. Garlic is pretty awesome. I'm sure that the cold crops, your broccoli and your cauliflower and your cabbage and those kind of vegetables do very well up north where you're at. We have a really hard time growing stuff like that here. Crazy Quad Brothers P3. Hello, Bill. How you doing, Crazy Quad Brothers? It's very good for you too. Yes, sir. Well, jalapenos have a lot of vitamin C, and most peppers do. Peas, lettuce, strawberries, crush it up here. Man, I don't even want to talk about strawberries. I started out the year with about 50 strawberry plants. I have a big fat goose egg now. They became just completely overgrown with clover, and I had to dig them up and transplant them in a new bed, and they just started dying off one by one. And I really couldn't do none of the. I got runners to take, and then none of them would go. They were green for about a month, and then just so hot, I mean, we had that stretch of weather that we were 115, 116, 117, and that's about when all of them were dying. I couldn't give them enough water. I mean, if I had a timer, set up on that kind of stuff, it'd probably be okay. But if you got to remember to go out there and water, you forget one time and it's over with. Oh, that's nice. I harvested one the other day that was the size of the palm of my hand. Wow. Well, GB, I can tell you that this the blueberry skunk loves it. It's really thriving now. I had such a hard time getting it going, and now it's bushing out real good. At least something grows. Got another build going, Dave. Just waiting for my stuff. Got the truck except need the body and rims and stuff for the TRX 4M. Okay, I gotta get another drink because my coffee is gone. And I gotta use the restroom too. I'll be right back. I feel better. GB said, "Hey Mike, John is doing great." And that would be John VHRC. We flew together yesterday and have a lot of videos for us both to share on that new glider. Yeah, that thing looked really sweet, GB. Woo. Flash drive. In case you don't know what the flash drive thing is, it's a drinking game. So when you take a drink, after you say flash drive. Kenny Hanger 51 started it. It's all his fault. I know Wild Bill Flynn would join right in. TRX4 Sport was the first crawler kit I built. In my opinion, still a great kit with amazing instructions. Nice to know. Pizza is going in the oven. All this food talk was too much. Oh, I know. It's Paul's fault for talking about barbecue. Barbecue. Ty is doing a fantastic job. Yes, Bill, I would still need to find time to make a proper tribute video to that RC legend. Just drag up the live of you and him hanging out that night. That was awesome. I'm hungry now too, Philip. Well, I haven't had pizza in a couple weeks, but that does sound really good. Ooh, I guess Scott is on his tail. Scott's a tail gunner. 20 minutes, GB. Hold on. Must not be doing it in the air fryer, I guess, Philip. 'Cause they only take 10. Ty is flying smooth. Yes, he is. He has improved greatly. Hey, Fred Barron. Hi, Fred. How are you tonight, sir? Philip says, "Happy birthday, Fred." Hi, Fred. Happy birthday tomorrow. Fred, what's up? Cantaloupe and vanilla ice cream. Oh my goodness. JCB, that sounds so delicious. Although cantaloupe makes my throat itchy. So I don't really eat a lot of cantaloupe. But peach cobbler and ice cream? There we go. Ty has definitely been doing great and improving even more. I'm so impressed. It's awesome. It is. It's better than good. Oh, I bet. Well, happy birthday from now, Fred. See, it's Tuesday here. Yep. Yeah, I let the cat out of the bag, Fred. And you know, Fred, I want to tell you how much I appreciate you, sir. You're like a rock. Steady as a rock. Victor, how are you, sir? The bag is out of the cat. uh. Oh my goodness. So you notice that the picture of the white 65 Ford is not there. I put up the Golf. Enjoyed flying the turbine yesterday, Bill. Victor, I don't think I left a comment on the video, but I saw the one where you're flying the F-16. That thing hauls the bacon and the mail. Every day is a blessing. Printing the interior for my K5 FMS 124 scale. That's cool, J-Man. Only 200 miles an hour F-16. Only 200. I don't think I know the answer to this question, Victor, but is there a speed limit you cannot go above? I know that they do that dynamic soaring. Those speeds get 2, 3, 4, 500 miles an hour. 68 years old. Awesome, Fred. Well, appreciate Fred. Great man with a greater heart. I agree with that statement. Yes, sir. Glad you made it, Fred. I'm not even going to ask if you've retired yet. Doesn't matter. It don't matter to me no more. Fred, do you have an F1 car? Paul, I think he drives a Cadillac. CTSV. One of them fancy fast ones. Yes, you are not allowed to go over 200. But yes, like those guys do. We got turbine jets that push 300 miles an hour. Wow. Oh, Mike Bird. I always laugh when people ask Fred if he has RC. Ty is just cutting up the course tonight. Heck yeah, Ty. You're flying awesome. Better get some tacos. Woohoo! That P-51 Mustang sure does fly well. Just a few, Mike. Yeah, I like the Coast Guard heli, Fred. That really looks cool. And I guess I should ask Fred, is that like one of those drone helicopters where you just push a button and they kind of will be stable, or return to home and all that? I think all of them have that kind of feature now. If you want one that doesn't, I think you got to get an older one. Yeah, that's the one, CVO. I bet it's somewhere in the rotation. Not yet, David. Just got it. Good deal. Well, I'm sure when you do get out and fly it, it's going to be awesome. Yes, Bill, it has GPS. Evan is flying. Ty, thank you very much. Putting on a show. Let's go to Just Boogeyman. Watch Evan fly for a little bit. He's got the same Mustang. Woohoo! That was close. Yeah, I was telling you about the picture that used to be right there of the white truck. I had to move it. I got it under my pillow so I can dream about it being running. Mike Bird, I've been looking at the RC Sprint car. They are cool. Woohoo! Guys are cutting up the sky tonight. Very slick. Oh. Yes, it is, Fred. Bill, does the wife like the clean shave? Yes, I would say yes. She was happily surprised when she came home and I was missing the beard one day. And I thought, well, I'm going to keep the longer hair. It looked horrible. I didn't even recognize myself. So the next day I just shaved my head, It's easier with the heat. My gosh, I can use like a dime size amount of shampoo and it's plenty. Instead of like pumping the bottle like 3 or 4 times like I had to before. I look younger. See all them wrinkles? Yeah, I kind of got rid of the gray hair right here, huh? Philip. So. They're not going to make any more Lord of the Rings movies or. I don't need to look like a wizard anymore. I haven't bought shampoo in years. Oh my goodness. Could just run the bar across it, huh? I'll tell you, when my hair is really short, I just use the bar soap. Shampoo's not necessary. And you know, I was really worried about it because usually when I go, to a flat top or my hair real short, I'll get this sting little dandruff spot, dry scalp thing going on. But nothing so far. I'm all good. Keep using that Schwab conditioner. Yeah, thank you, Crazy Quad Brothers. Yeah, it does fit me. I mean, I had my hair in a flat top for like more than 25 years. Trying to fool everybody. But I didn't fool anyone. When you're a business owner, you want to have a clean look about you. And then when you're a business owner that doesn't give a damn anymore, like, forget it, I'm done. Yeah, that's when you let your hair all grow out. I wear a flat top too. Nice, Craig. Yeah, I always get a number one on the sides. And I try and make it flat. It'll get there. I know that you're Wild Bill Kelso in 1941, but looking like D.D. in Animal House. Oh man, I love that movie. 1941. I think my favorite scene of that movie is when they're in the submarine and they're asking the guy where Hollywood is. Hollis Wood. Then he swallows the compass. God, who is that guy? Walter Brennan? No. Can't remember that actor's name. Hollywood. I used to have long hair, then started getting a flat top about 20 years ago. It's all good. Easier to deal with and no bedhead. Oh. When it gets in your way of like putting your seatbelt on, or when you sleep and you get up and your hair's like stuck under your armpit. Slim pickings, that's right. Thank you, Jeff. That's when you know it's time to cut it. Number one, all over for me. You gonna work on number two, Mike Bird? I mean, it's only 348. So I saw on the news today that the oldest bar in Las Vegas had a car go through the front of the building. And it's kind of an old establishment. It's been, there since 1962. And I laughed so hard when on the sign it said, "Getting Las Vegas drunk since 1962. Royal Marine Cut. #1 all over. Yeah, that's pretty darn short, Mike. I use a #1 on my sites too. Yeah. #1 haircut. Nothing wrong with it. Evan is doing an excellent job. He's going to take us up to the windmill. Back around. Nice flying, Evan. So I've been back. Sherman won't leave my side. That's great. He deserves your full attention, Mike. I had a little one of those memories come up on my Facebook today of my little pup. 13 years. She's not a young girl anymore. And our chocolate lab is about 15 years old. 2 old dogs. It's not really all that great of a combination. They're getting pretty lazy. They don't bark enough. Ooh, nice flare there. Slim Pickens is Major J.T. King Kong in Doctor Strangelove. And How I Learned to Love the Bomb. That is a great movie, JCB. Is that where he's riding the bomb down? And I'm not losing my hair either. Yep. That's just always good. I do remember that. Just Boogeyman. Awesome flying, sir. Just watched the new Karate Kid and Happy Gilmore 2. The older ones are better, but they were still not bad. J-Man, that's cool. I've been wanting to see that Happy Gilmore too. That looks interesting. Great job tonight. Wow, Bill, I'm heading how to fuel up for another fair setup at different locations tomorrow. GB Linden, you take care. Have a great week, sir. Stay busy. Stay positive. All those kind of things. Lyndon Stewart was here and left. Just Boogeyman's got the Python, the Pitts P12. I like the missile in that movie. GB, have a great weekend. Tell John we all said hi. Looking forward to the glider videos. Flash drive. Cheers. Cheers, guys. Evans killing it. Pitts Python. Better be careful, that snake will bite you. Drink. Crown and Coke. Ooh. Either that or some Maker's Mark. That'd be okay. Remember in Catch 22 when Alan Arkin took all the parachutes of the B-25 crews and replaced them with shares of his Egyptian Cotton Company. He needed to trade silk for eggs? Oh. I think I remember reading that book, but I don't remember that part. Uh-oh. Missing a wing. Still hanging on. Hard left rudder to keep it in the air. Another great flick. Yep. Oh, yeah. I kind of cried a little tear yesterday. Lonnie Anderson died. And yes, I had that poster before I had the Farrah Fawcett one. So, has anyone bought any new planes recently? Anyone getting scrappy? No, Mike, my wife doesn't really go for that much anymore. Bill, great show. Good night, all, and thank you. Jeff in Lower Alabama, thank you, sir. We all know that Jeff is on Friday nights, and I hope I see you there. I'll be there. And that's how I found out that Lonnie Anderson died. Ah, oh, come on. You didn't hear that? Sorry, I'm the bringer of bad news, Scott. Oh, and down goes the boogeyman. Nice flying. Evan dragging the tail. Giving the hover. Get it. I can't thank you guys for being here enough. I'm certainly appreciative of it. I'm grateful and all that kind of stuff. Glad we could share a couple hours. Got another half an hour to go. WKRP. Married to Burt Reynolds. At least I think they were married. I should have been a Kenny and ordered 3. Oh man, Keith. FMSP 40, it was on sale for $100 off. That is a killer deal, Keith. You think you would have got free shipping? Oh man. They probably don't have that deal anymore, the free buy 3 and get free shipping. This is a one-time offer. Did any of you watch Night Court? I watched that one for a while. Had that big goofy bald guy that was a night security. I think was his name Bull. Something like that. No free shipping on it. That's Hobby King. Mike Bird, the B1B is back in stock. Yes, sir. Not sure how you're flying that, Evan, but a darn good job. Bull, yeah. I did, Marky Post. You lucky guy. Evan, thank you so much. Let's go back up here. It says David is busy. Scott Morgan. Let's watch Scott again. See what he's doing. I went to high school with Marky Post. She was the blonde on Night Court. Yes. That's really cool, Tim. Michael Bear says, howdy, y'all. Hi, Michael Bear. Glad you're here, sir. Get to hang out with him. You like my new haircut, sir? I almost look respectable. or at least a spectacle. What happened to comedy and good TV? No kidding, JCB. I heard, and I don't know if it's true, but I did hear rumblings of the networks shutting down SNL because it is just so dang horrible. You know, that show should last forever if they could just make it the way it was. I like it much better, Michael Bear. It's not quite flat enough, but it's starting to get there. You know, before you can get it nice and flat, you gotta work it up everywhere. I gotta get some hair gel or some, what did they call that stuff in the in the can that you could light on fire? The hairspray, Aquanet flamethrowers. Yep, it's gone. It's Loose Moose. Oh man. Then Colbert. It loses more than Colbert, yeah. I grew up with Brad Pitt. Used to go swimming with him in Springfield, Missouri. My mom said he was a shit. Got political. Well, that could have something to do with it. But I can tell you it was political back in the day, too. I don't know. Do you remember Six Pack Attacky? I think that was one of the SNL things. Everyone woke, went broke. Ah. Well, too bad we didn't all invest in American jeans or Sydney Sweeney's outfit. Always got to be ahead of the curve. Yeah, all the late night shows are tanking from being more political and not entertainment. No Coke, Pepsi, Pepsi, Pepsi. That was a funny skit. Cheeseburger, cheeseburger, cheeseburger. Sure, if you could find the right actors and actresses and make a show that was just funny, you know, just about anything really, not political, it would be a hit. People are craving comedy. They want to laugh because every time they look outside, they want to cry. Good night, all. See some of you tomorrow. Good night, Spencer. Yeah, it is very one-sided, isn't it, Mike Bird? Woohoo! Nice flying, guys. Got the chase going. Scott is an excellent pilot. He really knows how to stay on someone's tail. That's not easy to do. SNL was funny, but that was 50 years ago. Right, when they had Rosanna Dana and Father Guido. And I guess there was a guy, Chevy Chase, on there too. Woohoo! Nice flying, guys. Four candles. Tim Smith, good night, sir. Have a great week. Woohoo! Thing looks pretty fun there, Scott. There's a guy at our field that has something very similar to that. And it flies just about the same as that one does. Johnny Carson hit both sides, but never took a side. How it should be, yes. I think people were just genuinely smarter back then. Uh-oh, killed the power. Nice flying. Sneaky. Well, flash drive. Wish Kenny was here to see that. He would laugh. Ooh. Flying through the porch. Does Ty now fly at a field? I'm not sure if he has been out anywhere else other than his backyard. Nice big trees in his yard, so that's always a concern to me. But some of you have no problem flying around trees. Philip doesn't have a problem flying around trees. Although I think that tree just jumped out and got him. Not just on real flight. Mike Bird, I don't think so. Woohoo! Nice flying, Scott. Backyard bomber. Yeah, Mike Bird. Ty does have a little champ, and he has taken it out into out into his backyard, and he did really well with it for such a tight spot. You know. JCB says Texas is constructing a northern border wall to keep the legislators from coming back. Oh my goodness. It's it's really a shame how things have become. How petty. Bloody trees, right. Or as my grandmother would say, bloody hell. Bloody hell. Don't slam the screen door. I'll give you a thick ear. God, I can still hear her saying that. Awesome flying, Scott. Let's go back down to Victor. Watch Victor for a few. Victor's got the Mustang in camo. Looked like he was trying to get CVO. Stay on his tail. Lyndon Stewart's in the room. Hi, Lyndon Stewart. Flying on Real Flight. Thank you for joining us, sir. In the beginning of my RC experience, I spent a few quid paying kids to climb up and get my planes down. It does look. J-Man, you're right. I like the camouflage look of the military aircraft, and I really like the digital format that they have on some of the new jets. It really looks sharp. That's pretty smart, Mike Bird. Have the kids climb up there and get it down. I've heard of some people just going and getting a chainsaw. Or wait 2 years for it to fall out. I think it was Randy. I think it was Ruffins. I think he crashed his not Aero Scout. It was a Bigfoot. Crashed his Bigfoot in the tree, and it stayed up there for almost like more than a year, I believe, before it fell out on its own. Do any of you remember that? Nice flying, Victor. Making the rounds. Woohoo! Almost. Yep. Rest in peace, Randy. Kabam! Gonna need a paper bag for that or a plastic trash bag for that one. Two weeks is my record. Or leave it in the corn. No, you don't want to do that. Oh, that kind of drove me nuts. That Mike Bird, oh man. I mean, yeah, it's your plane. You can do what you want with it, but I guess once you crash in a big field of corn and it's tall corn, you're going to be looking for a long time. But I would think that you could get a drone and and find it, you know? God bless and RIP our dear friend. Yes, sir, Mike Bird. There's been a few of them that have passed on. I miss all of them. But I'm grateful that I met them, even if it's just on here. 8:20 at night. We've been going for 2 hours already. 10 more minutes, guys. We'll call it a night. And then I'm probably going to mix up a little bit of epoxy. And I know you guys don't want to watch paint dry or epoxy dry, so I'm 75. I get it. Fastest 2 hours of the day. Yeah, it does go by very fast now, David. You know, when I first started doing it, it seemed like it took forever to get through 2 hours. I'd be nervous, thinking I'm going to say something stupid. Some of you got to watch concrete dry. It was a little before my time. Oh man, the truck getting stuck was the best part. It took them forever. And it wasn't just any truck, it was a full truck of concrete stuck, and it took forever to get it out. And I kept telling Kenny, that concrete's going to be hard in the truck. And they put water in it and poured it anyways. I hope Kenny doesn't ever end up with problems with the slab on his shop because of that. That would be a real bummer. I found my E-flite Cirrus that was in the corn, but had a good view of where it went down. Nice. Fred says it was hard to watch, David. Depth perception is a nightmare. It is. The truck was the best. No truer words, Mike. Woohoo! Victor is cutting it up tonight. Having a blast. Reminds me of that song by Accept. Balls to the wall. Oh, sorry. Flash drive. Victor. Awesome flying. Let's see if Lyndon's in here. We haven't watched Lyndon tonight, so let's watch Lyndon for a few. Lyndon's way out there. Flying his little blue plane. Coming in. Lyndon, thank you for coming in and flying with us. I remember when Kenny was freaking out of them hammering the structure beams to align it. Oh, I remember that too. He. Oh man, yeah, jeez. I'm sure he's glad that's all over with now. And you know, Kenny is ending up with a hell of a shot. I mean, you know, if he's going to get a lift in there, get all his Chryslers in there, his Dodges, his Challengers, or Chargers. I don't think Kenny has a Challenger. Just a Charger. Am I right to say that it's an RT Charger? I think it is. Daytona. Dodge Daytona. There we go. And a Super Bee. And a Camaro. And a Chevy, some station wagons. I think Kenny has a bigger problem than I do. I mean, yeah, I have a few trucks, but, you know, I've kept it to that. And the Magnum wagon, yes. Mike Bird, where you been? Hi, Ray. Glad you stopped back in. We are glad to have Mike Bird back. Well, once again, before we get off the air, special happy birthday wishes tomorrow, Fred. I hope you have a great day and a great rest of the week. Red's Custom Off-Road Shop. How you doing, Red? Thank you for stopping in. We're just about to get out of here. But guys, if you want to watch Red build a FJ40 Toyota Land Cruiser, watch Red. Guniak is flying the Twin Otter. Tired. Did you get it running? I thought I saw a windshield in one of your shorts. Did you get a windshield there, Red? Hopefully you did. It's been a dang week. Ray, let's switch to Ray real quick. I'm going to leave the window open so you guys can fly. Ray's got the twin something. Not yet, soon. That's good. Oh, we had a great evening so far. Talking about some of the old movies. You know, back when movies and shows were good. Like in the 70s. Maybe the 80s. Bueller. Okay, that wasn't very good. Philip says, thanks, Wild Bill, and everyone have a great week. Philip, you have a great week too, sir. Don't let the horses bite you. I've been watching a lot of older shows, yes. Yeah, Mike Bird, you still have your air rifles? That's a great question, JCB. Thanks for hosting. Victor, thank you for flying, sir. I truly appreciate all of you hanging out. Everyone is winding down. Yep. Three's Company was a good show. It was. Mr. Roper? Was that who it was? Mr. Roper? I watch Cozy TV every day. Thanks for the live stream and real flight session. Wild Bill, appreciate you, my friend. Adios, RC amigos. Little House on the Prairie. That was a good one. You know, that was a good show. Fred Barron, you have an awesome birthday tomorrow, sir. We'll see you soon. Take care. I'm going to leave the real flight window open so you guys can fly if you want. When nobody's flying, I'll shut it off. And I thank you all for being in here and hanging out for a couple hours. I do appreciate you. And Mike Bird, it's great to have you back, sir. And we'll see you next time. Ray, take care. Scott, J-Man, JCB, Red, Fred, all of you. I can't name all of you. I'll forget somebody and then I'll feel bad 2 minutes after I hang up. So I will say peace, love you guys, take care, and many, many, many blessings to all of you, okay? Take care, guys. We'll see you next Monday.